right, well, I just got an email that we're closing today. Escrow company said we have all the documentation to close. We intend to close today. They're going to send me confirmation later. So I'm here to measure that sign right there. Because the minute escrow closes, I'm putting a sign up there saying coming soon. There it is, you guys. Got the sign up on both sides, fully visible from both sides of the highway. Got the banner up, and then I put a banner out on the chain link fence out here that says our future home, late spring 2022. So she's mine. I got home from camping and I got these emails, and now the real work begins. We have a ton of stuff to do. So this is really exciting, you guys. You guys have waited a long time, 5 months to get all these videos done. So I'm gonna cover the move. We're gonna do it all ourselves. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go home and sit in the spa. See, there's the sunset, and there's a spa. Going in.
I got an A on my spelling test, and I got an A on my language test, and I got an A on my cursive test, and I had a lot of tests today. And I got a haircut.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is March 8th, and I'm headed up to work as usual, but I'm bringing these tools and that broom and some stuff because today's the first day I'm going to work on the new shop. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to rip out the monstrosity of a counter that doesn't belong in an office that size. I'd never been in that office or remembered what it looked like, and I went in there and saw that counter. I'm like, who in their right mind would put this size of a counter in this tiny little office? Anyway, I'm heading up right now and I'm going to start working. This will be the first project to do on the office. I'm also going to call my landlord on the way and tell him that we closed escrow, so we'll see how that goes. Well, I just got off the phone with my current landlord, and surprisingly, he was ecstatic. He was sad. He told me, oh man, I was always hoping you would buy it. Because I've been there for 18 years in that building. But you guys know, I know he wants a lot, and he asked about the price on the new building, and he was blown away. He could not believe I was getting it for that price, and he congratulated me. So it went really well. I've been worried about this phone call for months, and it went really well. And you never know what'll happen tomorrow, but I think we're good. And I've got 2 people that want the building, and I told them I would forward that info to him. So So here we are, and I am excited, you guys. We have a lot to do here, right? We have to reseal the parking lot, repaint the building. We have to cut out half of the slab in the bay, and re-slab that because it slopes into a drain we don't want to use, and it makes it hard to mount lifts in those sloped areas. And we need to paint and redo the office, put a floor in here, and then a heater in here, and then everything else that goes in here. And so I'm here today. This is the first project. I'm getting rid of this counter, getting rid of this thing, so that my floor guy can come in here and redo all these floors. So that's what I'm doing today. Total confidence, bro. Okay, we're all loaded up. That was quite a bit of wood in that thing. So without that big counter, man, what a difference. So I'm gonna have to mastermind my furniture placement because we need a place to check out customers and a place for me to sit and do paperwork and all the fun stuff that comes with owning a business. So job one completed, man. We got the office ready to get painted and floored. All right, afternoon, everybody. It's the 18th of March, and we were tackling like the second project. First was getting rid of the counter. Second project is reflooring this office and the upstairs break room, so I can come in here and repaint the whole place, build a counter, make it really nice, because it is a lot smaller, as you can see by this picture, than the office we're currently in now. When we ripped up the carpet, we found water everywhere. You could see the water stain, and you can see the water underneath there. So it was obvious to me once we ripped up the carpet, but even before that, when I would come in here, it always stunk. It smelled wet, it was super cold, and when you walked even on the old linoleum, it was mushy. So what does that mean? We have a leak, we thought, under the slab. But we figured it out. The water slopes this way, or the property slopes this way. So the water is coming up through this expansion joint and running down into the bottom of these walls. So I had a plumber guy come out, and he determined that the leak is somewhere between the stop and waste and the meter, which is out past that telephone pole outside the gate. So there's a long 60-70 foot run right here, and he thinks it's leaking somewhere around here and then going that way, just coming up. And there's over 100 pounds of pressure in the water line, which explains why the water would be getting pushed up and out if it saturates the bottom. We're dealing with that now, and I'm waiting on the estimate for that. All right, you guys, it's the 21st of March, and I ended up getting one of my customers who's always been a great customer of mine, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but he came out and he's telling me that it's not the whole line from the meter to the stop and waste, and he's starting it right now. He's gonna dig it up right now and figure it out, so we'll take it from there. All right, you guys, it's the 21st in the afternoon on my way home, and the plumbing issue is solved. The leak under the slab, scary thing, is solved. What it turned out to be was not under the slab. It turned out to be just off of the stop and waste. I've known this guy for 30 years. I used to work at a restaurant when I was a ski instructor, when I was like 20 years old, 21, 22. And now 35 years later, we're still friends. He's my customer, and I just used him. He's a plumber now. And he dug down deep, and he exposed the leak. And what it was when they built this building and they put that line in, there were 2 nails left underneath the pipe. So the pipe's been sitting on these 2 nails, these 2 rusty nails. And the rust from these nails ate a hole in the bottom of the pipe. The rest of the pipe looks great, and it's copper, so that's good. And I'm still waiting for an estimate from this other company that I called. Now, a couple things I've been thinking about on my way home. My neighbor, who I gave the pull-through to, told me, oh yeah, I knew there was a water leak here. I'm just like, okay, thanks for telling me. So, and of course we discovered it, and I've lost about a week of sleep over it because it was coming up from the slab. So I have images of us drilling out the slab, you know, and trying to fix this water leak and chasing this whole thing around. Been watching YouTube videos, and what's really funny is when we first went into escrow, the owner and the realtor were telling us, look, we need you guys to go over there and shut off all the utilities. Can you have Gino just run over there and shut off the stop and waste and shut off the utilities? And we didn't get to it for a couple days, and they got really upset. And of course, we didn't find out there was a water leak till after we turned the water back on, when I closed escrow, and then the water leak reared its ugly head in the floor. So do with that what you will. So now this is all dry in here, and the water's on, and it's still dry. It's been on for 2 days now. So my floor guy's coming back in here, and he's gonna get this floor done. Let's go upstairs and see how it looks. Hey! Wow, look at that. It looks like an office. Awesome. Well, good morning, everybody. It is the 25th of March. My floor guy's been in here the last couple days. Looks like about 99% of this floor done in here. And it just already looks so much better. Looks like he'll be done today. When he's done, I'm coming in here. I'm gonna completely redo the paint, all of the light switch fixture stuff. I'm gonna figure out this big phone mess. I'm gonna redo this whole place, all new paint, and get rid of all the grease stains. I'm gonna paint all the baseboards that go in here. We're gonna remove this funky gas line that just comes out right here, because that gas line goes down through this mezzanine area to that wall, comes across and goes up. So this is a supply for what used to be a heater downstairs, and then here's a vent and there's a stub here, so there was a big heater here. So this is useless, so we're gonna get this taken out of here as well. And he's already got the break room all the way done. I'm also gonna repaint and do what I need to do in here to set up the guys with the break room. with a fridge, microwave, like air fryer, nice place to sit down, throw a TV up on the wall, so they can come up here and shut the door and escape their hard work. These guys work their butts off. I say it all the time, but they do. My guys work their butts off. So that's pretty much where we are, you guys, on the 25th of March. I'm trying to get in here by the end of April. We have a lot to do still. So next time you see me, I will be in here painting and replacing stuff and just making this place look super professional for the customer.